Welcome to the US Systems new Technician Tracking and Inventory Management System. This tutorial is to basically walk you through the new steps of what you're going to be seeing as you now log in. No longer are you going to go to DirecTV Siebel via your handheld directly. You are going to be going through your login through DFS. In order to get to the DFS, you can see in the top left hand corner the access, which you will be able to access through our website where the normal web tracker will be at. So go into ussystemsinc.net, click on the DFS link or the technician login link, and it'll send you to the login page. From there, you're going to enter your username and tech ID, which has been given to you. For demonstration purposes, we're going to use one of the technicians in Michigan. You're going to go to the login, technician login, and enter the password. Once in the website, you see that you've got a new display in the very front page. You have a calendar, as well as you have your ETAs for your jobs. When you first log on at the beginning of the day, you're going to notice you're not going to have any jobs loaded into your first front page. This will change as you log into your handheld. You will not go through the handheld directly like we have been doing for the past year. We will actually log in through our site now. So if you go to the top left hand corner, you can change your password, close out jobs, you can go to actual DirecTV forums, equipment invoices, and handheld. You can input ETAs, invoicing, paid jobs, phone list of people in your area. You can print your route for the day. You can actually upload your QC pictures if you're being asked to upload pictures for quality control. You can order drop materials such as small parts, and then these are your where you find your past invoices of drop materials that you've ordered. So let's go into the handheld. As you see, it logs you right into Siebel. We now can see today's activities. Our new DFS system will not automatically see this information until we actually click on the job to acknowledge it and or put ourselves on site. So let's say it is 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning when we acknowledge our jobs. As soon as we click on the information, the job, we can see the information on the job, put ourselves on site, and anything else that we need to do in this job. We can go back to the activity list and come back to return to DFS, and as you will see, the job is now loaded into our system. You can put an ETA on it, you can add a note, and it tells you the job status. This is your arrival time and time you expect to end. You can also see the customer's phone number as well as the activity detail. Now if we click on activity detail, you would see that there's nothing loading in here right now because we have not went that far into Siebel. We have just basically loaded the customer's information. But if we are to go back to the handheld, as you're activating throughout the day, you do not need to go back and forth between screens. You can simply stay in the handheld mode. As soon as you click on the handheld again, the job that you're working on, clicking on the OLI list, and as you close out line items, these line items will start to turn green, as instructed right at the top. If the line item is not green, please resubmit the line. This is also to help and aid with the changes on the side which say open or closed. So as we activate receivers or close out line items on this job, So let's close out a BS filter that he's using on this job. So we're going to click the BS filter, and we're going to submit that line item. That line item is now closed. If we return back to the OLI list, you see that it is now turned green, indicating that that line item has now been closed properly. If it had not been closed properly, you would see a red indication, meaning that the job did not close properly. So you must resubmit the line, fill out the information, so that line item will turn green. Once you have followed all the steps like normal, you can go back to activity detail, activity list, and then return back to DFS. Now if we click into the activity detail, you start to see this line items as they appear. Here's the BS filter that we closed out just a few moments ago. You can add a note to a job, any information that you needed to have us notate about the job in case of a customer issue, you can add right into the note section. Now we want to go to close out jobs at the end of your day. So at the end of your day, you're going to be closing out your jobs to make sure you get paid properly. And as you see, we're bringing up Barry of Lindsay, activity number, and we can see that what we need to add. If you were requested to have a serial number for this part such as LMBs and receivers, you would need to enter them at this time. Then ensure that the line item is closed. All line items must be closed prior to the close of the job. If you need to add a new line item for a splitter or anything else that needs to be added to the work order that was not added, you can add them at this time. But remember, you cannot add broadband line items to get paid, because it will not be paid, as it will not match what you have closed in Siebel. It'll show as an incomplete error, and it will not be paid when it comes time for payroll. You also must close the job. Once the job is closed, then you will be able to get paid for it. Once you are done with your jobs, you can also print your route or anything else that you need to do on your home page. That concludes the section of how to activate through the new DFS website, as well as closing line items. We will have more information as we are learning more about the system to get to you.